Hey everybody, so today I'm here to show you guys what I carry in my Jujubee BFF diaper bag now that I only have one toddler in diapers and my other toddler is potty trained. If you guys are new to my channel or my videos, my oldest daughter, Sophie, who is going to be 3 at the end of October, was potty trained a couple months ago now, and my daughter, Remy, is going to be a year and a half at the end of October, and she is still in diapers. So obviously we've had a change in how and what we carry, and it took me a lot of time to find something that works. I will say that I use this setup when I am very kind of conscious about space. If I don't have a lot of room wherever we're going and I can't take two separate bags, we have carried a separate backpack for Sophie altogether, which I will be making a separate video on just in case, you don't have another child, you just have one that is potty trained and that's who you're caring for. But this is the setup for both girls. So when space does allow, I do like to carry a different bag for Sophie, but when I need everything to be as compact as possible, this is what I bring. And I find that this does work. It works the best if we have our stroller. If not, I have to end up carrying this extra bag, which this is her travel potty, and this is the one that we use. I'll have a link to it down below, but it is rather large. I know there are more compact ones, but I like this one because it's an entire seat. It can be used as like a standing potty, like you can put, a puppy pad or the specialized bags that come with it, and it's an actual like pot, or you can flatten it out and it sits on toilet seats. This has been Lysoled and sanitized and everything, so this is what I like to bring with us no matter where we're going. It's just what Sophie is the most comfortable with. So when she has her own backpack, that allows for me to put that in there and everything's just all in one spot. But like I said, sometimes when space is an issue, I will just have to carry that separately, and then I also have the diaper bag. So I'm just going to go through the front part rather fast because it really hasn't changed, and this is going to be like a true depiction of what my bag normally looks like because we just went to the park yesterday. So in here, as you can see, just have some feminine products. I have my Honest Spray hand sanitizer. Can't recommend that enough, especially for those newly potty training parents. In here, I just have my debit card, my license, and my insurance card. So I threw that in there, and that's basically all I have. So not too interesting. I've been putting my keys in this pocket just because it's easy when I'm out with the girls. It's just in one spot. I can reach for that. My little helper, Sophie, has decided to join us, so if you hear any noise behind the camera, that is her. But as far as wearing the bag, I still like to use my messenger style because it's the most comfortable, but also I find it convenient when you're inside the stall with your kids. If you put this on one of the hooks, it hangs low enough so you can still get into the diaper bag while you're crouched on the floor with them. So that's really nice. I do keep the backpack straps on for Mark because that's his preferred way of wearing the bag. I can also fit a sippy cup for each girl on either side of the bag, but I just don't have them in there right now. They fit no problem. They have plenty of room. There's also typically a pacifier in here for Remy, but I'm cleaning those right now, so those aren't in there. Is that funny?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. On the back of the bag, I do carry the changing pads still. For Remy, obviously, it doesn't get used nearly as much, but it's nice to have in case you run into like those gunky changing pads that restrooms have, and that's your only choice. So now I'm going to move you into the inside of the bag. I think we have a case of the giggles today, but I'm just going to keep you guys right where you are because you can see once I pull this down, I don't carry anything in the pockets still, and inside this zipper is where I still keep the girls' immunization records. So right on top, I have the baby wipes that we like to use, obviously still for Remy, but we also use them for hand and face wipes, so still have to keep a pack of these in there. This little large set piece is Remy's. I keep all of her stuff in here. It has 4 size 3 Honest Company diapers. I have the little disposable baggies, and then there's also some California baby diaper rash cream inside of a travel pill case. I typically also have the Honest healing balm, but I am all out of that, so it's nice to just kind of have her stuff separate and in one place. Now for Sophie's stuff, I had to put it in a quick because there is so much of it. I'm just going to kind of pull it out because it's not really in here for any like rhyme or reason. It's just kind of what fits and where. But right here, I have some post-it notes. We had an incident with an automatic toilet where it flushed before she was done, which really scared her. We're now since past that, but I just carry these to put over the sensor and to stop that from happening again. So I highly recommend those if you're having a newly potty trained toddler. I also have a wet bag. This is the Grovia brand. It was just kind of big, but not really thick or anything, and it had really good reviews. I'll have as much as I can linked down below for you guys. But I also have some travel Lysol. This is what I use on the actual toilet seats, like the one I'm going to put her potty seat on in case there's no disposable liners available, which I've run into a lot. And I also do spray this on her travel potty seat before I put it back in the bag. Over here is just some hand sanitizer for both of us. I also have flushable wipes. We only use these if we're out, and we use this for poop. And then there is some Clorox wipes, which I also use on the potty seat right before I'm about to put it away in that bag. And then the rest of it is just a entire outfit for her. So I have panties, leggings, shirts, and socks in there. So everything is right in there, and that is everything inside that bag. That is everything as far as Sophie goes. But I also have a wet bag just in case we take the girls to the bathroom separately, like if Mark was changing Remy and I was taking Sophie to the potty, you know, he has something in case Remy had a blowout. So last up is really just the pockets on the inside here. Back here I have an entire outfit for Remy, so it's long sleeves, pants, and some socks for her just in case she has an accident. This is my first aid kit. As usual, nothing's changed in here, even though I'm thinking I should add more band-aids and like alcohol wipes because Sophie is definitely getting into like the clumsy toddler stage where we need lots of band-aids. But this right here is our restaurant pack. Now, I don't have the silverware in here. I typically have a set from Skip Hop that's a fork and a spoon, and it's typically Remy's because Sophie does really good with just regular silverware now. But this is just one of those travel placemats, and then I have a travel bib. I also keep a comb because my girl's hair is curly and it gets just crazy really quickly. Oh, it looks like I have another onesie for Remy. This was probably packed yesterday just for the park specifically. And then, oh, I showed you this was the wet bag. And back here, I have an extra pair of panties for Sophie just in case. I'm literally stuffing them everywhere. And then over here, I'm not going to pull them out because Sophie will want them, but I keep hidden snacks inside of here. So that is everything as far as what our diaper bag looks like now. Like I said, I typically just use this setup if we are pressed for space. I do like having Sophie's own backpack. That way it's really simple if you are taking her to the potty because, you know, it's just all her stuff. You kind of don't have to rummage around, and that way in case Mark has to change Remy or just anything like that, it's really nice to have the girls' stuff separate, but it doesn't always allow. And I was really proud that I was able to fit all of that stuff into a quick for Sophie, and I could not believe it the first time I did it, but it works really well. It does make the front of my bag bulge just a tiny bit, but nothing too troublesome. Someone definitely has a case of the giggles. But that is how our diaper bag looks now. Like I said, I do have to carry the travel potty separately with this method, so it just slips down inside of this bag right here, and then I typically keep this in the bottom of the stroller or something. But all around, I've really been liking this system. Hopefully it was helpful for those of you who have more than one kid that you're caring for, one of which being potty trained. Like I said, if you're looking for just a specific how I pack Sophie's backpack and what that looks like, stay tuned for that because that will be coming shortly. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks for watching.